In this video, let us learn how to find the value of trigonometric functions at pi by 2 plus x. We will learn why sine of pi by 2 plus x is cos x, cos of pi by 2 plus x is minus sin x, and tan of pi by 2 plus x is minus cotx. So let's get started. Let us consider a unit circle with center O, and let P be a point on the circle with coordinates a, b. So A is cosine and P is sine. We know that from the previous videos. Now our target is to find what are the trigonometric values at pi by 2 plus x, which is represented by the point Q on the circle. So what we can do now is let's extend the point P to the x-axis, and let's mark this as M, and let's extend point Q to the x-axis. Let's mark this as N. Now we have two right angle triangles because PM and QN are perpendicular to the x-axis. Now let's try to find the angles, all the angles within this triangle. So let's focus on the first triangle, which is OMP. So now the only angle which we don't know is angle OPM. So angle OPM would be pi minus pi by 2 minus x. So because the total angle of the triangle is 180 degrees or pi, and one of the angles is pi by 2 because it's a right angle triangle, and the other angle formed at O is x. So angle formed at OPM is pi by 2 minus x. So we know this angle now to be pi by 2 minus x. Now let's focus on triangle it's ONQ. So here we have to find the angle formed at O as well as angle formed at Q. Now, how do we do that? So angle formed at O can be found out by subtracting. So we need to find what the length of arc of RQC is. So how do we do that? So RQC, we can find that out by subtracting pi minus pi by 2 plus x, because pi is the entire arc of A to C, which is 180 degrees, and then we have arc A to arc Q, which is pi by 2 plus x. So we are subtracting pi minus pi by 2 plus x, which is pi by 2 minus x. So the angle formed at O here is pi by 2 minus x, which is angle QON. And if this is pi by 2 minus x, what is the angle formed at Q? Let's find that out. So angle NQO is equal to pi minus pi by 2 minus x minus pi by 2. So this would be x. So angle NQO is x. Now if you notice, triangle OMP and triangle ONQ both have two angles, or all the angles within each other. They have x, so x is available in this triangle as well as this triangle, and pi by 2 minus x is available in NQO as well as OMP. So we can consider triangle OMP to be congruent to triangle ONQ. So these two triangles are congruent. Now, because the angle formed are in different positions, here the angle formed is on the x-axis, and here the angle formed is closer to the y-axis line. So here we would have QN would be equal to OM and ON would be equal to PM. So basically q would be minus b comma a. Why would this be minus b? Because it is the second quadrant. So this is the first quadrant where both x and y are positive, and in the second quadrant we have x as negative. So now what would be the values of sine? If q is equal to minus b comma a, sine of pi by 2 plus x would be cos x, because sine is the y coordinate, and cos of pi by 2 plus x would be minus sin x, because it is minus b. Now we know the value of sine and cos. Now it's easier for us to find tan value. So tan of pi by 2 plus x is sine of pi by 2 plus x divided by cos of pi by 2 plus x, which is cos x by minus sin x, which is minus cotangent or cot of x. So this is how we can find the values of trigonometric functions at pi by 2 plus x. Again, if you like these videos, please like it and also share it with your friends. Please subscribe the channel so that the channel grows. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.